pressure won't let up, and peace is so far off. Seems you're not playing your cards right. Hold on through the heartache, stand tall when your heart breaks, and do what you can to succeed for family.
Say Victoria, Missouri. She's just coming home. She's from this city, and she moved away. She, started her family, and things didn't work out in her relationship. So now she's back home. She needs like the strength of her family and just support. And so she's back home, and she's ready to like start over.
Okay, all right. Are you anything like your character in real life? Are there any similarities at all?
Well, I mean, she picked up and went to another city. I've done that myself.
Yep.
I'm from South Carolina. Now I live in New York. And she wants to change, and I find that I want to change too. I want to be able to be secure in myself, independent, and still giving honor to God,
Oh, absolutely.
So.
Oh, wonderful. So, then who do you think would be able to relate to Victoria? Or the show as a whole, too?
Anyone can really relate to Victoria or the show. Specifically Victoria, there's so many single mothers out here trying to, just figure it out. And so I think Victoria is just in that phase now where she just wants to figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of mothers out there. The show, when we talk about the show, I mean, so much going on in the show. We tackle different topics. And I mean, you got to see a little bit of yourself in at least one of the characters. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. What do you like about playing Jacob?
Well, he's always sarcastic, and he always complains too much.
Oh, he does. Is he anything like you in real life? Really? How are you the same?
I complain.
You
too much.
complain. Is it hard to remember your lines?
It's because I go over it before the scene and stuff.
Yeah.
And go over it before the day comes for the scene and the day before. Like if I'm taping on Sunday, I practice on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, so I can go do my scene on Sunday.
You are 9 years old. Your birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday. I think you may be our youngest cast member. So how does that feel? How does it feel to be working around
The veterans. I call them veterans.
veterans? All right. And tell me a little bit about your character.
I'm a troubled teen. I give my mom a hard time because I would like it if my dad shows up. But other than that, I'm a pretty good person.
How did you first become interested in acting?
Well, my godmother, she's the creator of it, so she asked me to do it, and I said yes.
Or to continue in acting, what kinds of roles would you be interested in doing?
Anything dramatic, anything that has romance in it, or anything that's comedy.
I played Jeff Carson. He's a mentor, advocate, and a teacher. I mean, all in one. He is someone who's against the drugs. He's really taking a stance upon that. He's trying to get the community and some of his friends and people he knows close to him to fight against that. I'm actually a registered nurse, and throughout that passion, I was always wanted to pursue acting, and I'm actually signed with Diablo Modeling here in Columbia, and I just recently signed with Slam Management in Atlanta, Georgia, with a big time agency there. So
Wonderful.
It's been a blessing.
Yes, so it sounds like something that you want to continue in alongside, kind of parallel with your nursing.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for anyone who's interested in?
I would say always pursue your dreams. I would say if it's really your passion and something that you wake up in the morning and dream of doing and have a true passion for, then go do it. With the grace of God and hard work, anything's possible.
Well, I played Principal Wilson at the high school here for Cycles. I'm retired Air Force, and after retirement, I jumped into the school system. So I do ROTC. I'm an instructor at a high school. So it actually fits in because I'm dealing with the teenagers right now, and being a principal at the school, it's just put me in a great spot.
Right.
So now what I do, I pay attention to my principal to see how she carry on,
Right.
and I try to bring that to the show.
So then you probably see some of these same issues in the school system that we deal with
Every
on
day.
cycles. How did you first become interested in acting and hear about cycles?
Well, acting, I never thought about it. But like I said, I'm retired now, and I'm just going through a phase where anything possible. And Miss Mitzi, she actually teaches at the school that I work at. She gave me an idea. She said, "You will fit good as a principal." And I'm like, "Yeah, right." But it was something that, I said, "Hey, I'll try it out," because I like to try things and, new stuff. And now I'm falling in love with it. I'm learning how to hang my clothes up and bring extra clothes. So, yeah, this cycle just turned me all the way around.
Oh.
And then it's got a good effect to it because it's got the gospel portion of it with the ministry.
Right.
So, I'm into the church and saved Christians. So,
Excellent.
you actually, like you said, I see the situations going on at the school. And then just to watch the way, I swear, Dr. Myers, I don't know, like she's in the school and she see what's going on every day.
Yeah.
And I see how she put all her ideas and thoughts into this here, and oh my God, it's reality.
Yeah.
So this is something that we really need, and hopefully it touches a lot of people, and a lot of people see it, especially younger people.
Dr. Bernice Gaines.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about her?
Yes, her character is one that she's a clinical counselor. She actually worked more with the drug and alcohol use, which she's kind of beginning to develop more with a school-based counselor at the moment.
So do you have any similarities between you in real life, what you do, and your character?
That's funny you asked that because I am a licensed professional counselor for South Carolina. I used to do more work with the mental health side of things. However, I now work for Richland School District 1, and I'm a transition advisor with special ed, so I'm not a counselor with the school district.
But you've still then probably seen so many of these issues that we're dealing with in real life. So, oh, wonderful. Well, how did you first hear about cycles and become interested in?
Dr. Marion Miles, she works for Richland School District 1, and she's one of the teachers at Eau Claire High School, and I got to know her, and she started talking about cycles, and it sounded like just a wonderful Christian program.
Yeah, what's it like working with, you kind of have an ensemble cast instead of just one main star and so many different storylines. What is it like working with such a diverse group of people?
It's wonderful, interesting talent, great actors and actresses, new people coming on board, characters being expanded. They're just wonderful to work with. I just think they're the best cast and crew you could work with. Amazing, gifted people.
That's wonderful to hear. It sounds like you guys are kind of like a family, and that's wonderful.
Very supportive of each other.
I play Paul, a lead detective.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about Paul?
Well, Paul, he's all about anti-drugs. About getting rid of drugs in schools and different places like that. He's divorced. Okay, he doesn't have any kids. Okay, so he's kind of in the midst of loving his job, but his home life is not exactly where it needs to be. A friend of mine at church says, you're funny. I would have a great part for you in my play, and I would always play around. I come out, just take over. I become famous. So she's been asking. I never like, nah. I would say, okay, I'm gonna come out. Then I would never come out. And then my friend of mine, Jimmy, was like, hey, Jay, man, we're looking for somebody to play part. If you're interested, I said, okay. One time, but now this is like the third or fourth time someone's asked me that, hey, you'll be good, you need to come out. So
It's a sign.
yeah, there you go. See, it's a sign. Well, first off, you get to see how it's really done.
Yeah.
It's how they bring everything together. So it's a little different. Everybody has a different personality. So it's a little bit fun working with different people. Just get to know them in character and out of character.
I play Officer Mitchell, who's the SRO officer. So he's the school resource officer. So anytime there's any issues at the school that are a little bit out of hand and need some authority, or I guess, with lack of a better word, not to get somebody in trouble, but to make sure that you got the right resources to help direct whatever the issue is in the right direction. So
Right.
I believe in what they do. back where I work, I do work for a school and share an office with the SRO officer.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah. Get to watch and learn from him, so he doesn't realize it, but I'm studying what he does, and so it helps out a lot.
Right, I'm sure he's seen the same issues that we're dealing with on the show, the cyberbullying and the drugs.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
It's almost a daily thing with him.
How did you first become interested in acting?
Well, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I found out that they were filming a movie here in town. My sister is good friends with a guy who was a background actor, and I said, I'd like to just try it one time to check it off. It wasn't really on the bucket list, but just something that I really thought would be fun to do. And so she got in touch with this gentleman, and he contacted me and told me what I needed to do. Next thing I know, I'm background in a scene with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wow, no way.
Jessica Biel, right here in Columbia.
Oh, wow. So is this something that you'd like to continue acting?
Oh, yeah. I've been doing it for about 12 years now.
Okay.
So started out as background actor, go pick up that piece of paper, take it over there, don't say anything, but just move on. So now I've progressed into away from just background to where I'm getting more speaking roles. I've done safety videos, commercials, PSAs. Now I'm doing speaking roles in independent movies, short films, and I just got invited the other day to go do a 48-hour film festival in Atlanta. So that's really exciting. It's like they give you an idea and you have to write the script from start to finish, and you tape it and everything. The actors, you all throw it together and do everything in 48 hours in a short film. So it sounds kind of exciting.
Well, since this does sound like something that you're interested in continuing, what are some other roles that you would like to do?
Right now it seems like everything I'm getting is like authority kind of roles. I'm doing a film right now called What Matters. It's also being filmed right here in Columbia, independent film, and I auditioned and got selected to play the role of Captain Reed. So I'm a police captain in that one. So police captain there, SRO here, the PSA, I was a detective, so it seems to fit. So I really enjoy it. So.
All right.
I play Coach Clemens. Coach Clemens recently got hired to be a teacher and a coach at the school, and is kind of mentoring a troubled student at the school. So he's kind of the role model at the school for a lot of kids.
Okay, so are you anything like your character in real life? Are there any similarities?
I like to think so, that I'm a good role model, but I'm also a teacher and a coach.
Yeah.
So that I can relate quite a bit to Coach Clemens. So I was excited when I got the role because it's something, like you said, I can relate to.
Yeah, so this is probably easy for you.
yeah. So it's a lot of fun. Well, growing up, I liked, acting out different things with friends and neighbors around, around my neighborhood. I dressed up as the Joker one year for Halloween school and practiced the lines trying to imitate Heath Ledger. But recently, though, within the past year, I started taking some acting classes and really got into it. So, yeah.
You have to do to sort of get into your character? Do you just flip a switch and you're in it, or do you have to really prepare? I guess you don't with your character, but
a lot of times I will. I'm a big Rocky fan, and I'll kind of get in the zone of Rocky, his training, his fighting, and everything. Right. So sometimes I may even do push-ups or something, just dance around like I'm boxing or something. But yeah, I know some of my friends make fun of me for doing that, but yeah, it really gets me in the right mindset sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so do any of your friends treat you any differently, knowing that you're interested in becoming an actor and a model?
They're encouraging. Some of them are kind of joke around with me. Like, hey, I'm pursuing something I'm interested in. Hey, he's off, but no, for the most part, they're really supportive.
Are there any role models within the film industry? Any actors or actresses that you try to emulate, or you just think that they have a really good influence on you as an actor?
Obviously, I'm a Rocky fan, so Sylvester Stallone. But if I had to pick one actor, I would say Charlton Heston.
Wow, yeah.
Big in Ten Commandments, Ben-Hur, big family favorites of ours. Really religious guy, so very powerful actor, and somebody I'd, one day, man, if I could be somewhat even close to Charlton Heston, that'd be awesome.
So Cycles is basically a Christian TV series that wants to empower people, encourage people, educate people, as well as to present to them what God can do in their lives if they submit to Him and accept Jesus Christ as their Savior. It's based on a family, Native Missouri family, and they're going through trials and tribulations, but with God, they make it through it all. Well, I hope that all viewers will be empowered, that we have touched on one part of their life of somebody that they know who may be going through that same thing, as well as to be encourage them and educate them in the things of God. But we want to take Cycles to another level where we keep on empowering people, enriching their lives, and encouraging them to get right with God. If they're not in God, to get in God. And if they're in God, to stay in God. And we go through things, but with God, we can make it. He says that He sustains us through it all.
Okay, so Facebook is building an audience. So I need everybody to come on really quickly. We are filming season 2. And listen, I need for you to share this broadcast. Share. So I'm just waiting on a few people to get on because I want to show y'all some behind the scenes footage. Y'all hear that? Come on in. I'm going to show y'all some sneak peek of some footage that's about to go on. So I have the executive director here, Miss Melissa. So we're going to take a little peek, and then we're going to come back out and we're going to tell you where and how you can stay connected with this amazing broadcast. So hold on.
They crown it, girl.
Yeah, that. Then I want them to start acting. I'm gonna come back there. So we're just waiting.
Season 2, episode 1, scene 21, take 2, action.
I did too. But look at her. Her vital signs were good and she woke and spoke. That's a blessing.
I know, but just to think, I almost lost my baby. My baby! And thanks again for being such a great role model to her.
Oh, you're welcome. And she'll be fine, so don't worry. We prayed and we believe, and God's gonna heal her.
I know, but it's just scary. I thought she knew better. I thought I taught her better.
Linda, don't blame yourself. You're a good mom and she's a good daughter. So, oh my God.
Oh, Jesus! Look at her! What's going on?
Oh, must be some side effects of the drugs. I'm gonna call it. Ooh, I told y'all it's gonna be amazing. Listen, this series is going to be turned up to a whole nother level. We need y'all to tune in, okay? We have some situations that's taking place on the scene, season 2 scene, and let me tell you something, it is going to be life-changing. And I'm telling you, I have here with me the great Dr. Meyer. She is the executive director of this amazing film, and I'm going to let her tell you how you can tap in and tune in when it comes out.
Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. Cycles is on season 2. We're really taping some exciting new seasons coming up, some exciting new episodes. You can go to Preach the Word Worldwide Network, and you can go to On Demand, get a free login, and you can see all Cycles from season 1 and get ready for season 2. We got some great riveting stories that will empower, enrich, and educate you for the power of God moving in your life. So what cycle are you in today? Let God take you through it and you'll be victorious, I promise you.
Woo! Boom, baby, boom. And listen, we have on the set, listen, I know y'all been checking out the Cycles page. I've been sharing it with everybody. But let me show you the brains behind it. We have this branding, promotional. Let her she's going to tell you, because I can't get it right. She's a bomb, though.
Oh, you're sweet. No, I'm Melissa Hensley, and I am the media relations and promotional person for Cycles. And we are so excited about this upcoming season. We have new faces, new locations, new logo coming.
Yes!
So stay tuned. And what you heard in there is just a small bit.
That's just a small bit. That's right.
We're excited.
We're excited. So listen, that is just a small portion of what's to come. Listen, I'm telling you, yesterday at the taping, it was absolutely phenomenal. Yesterday, I mean, I was like, oh my goodness. So you guys, listen, you have to lock arms with this amazing ministry. Go to the fan page, like it, comment, share it, because guess what? great things is getting ready to hit the platform in the social media land, and what else? The TV land, entertainment. This is a Christian-based foundation, and listen, we're doing a whole lot of things to bring God the glory. We're trying to tell you how you can go from a mess to a message. We're showing you that here on live TV here, and then when it comes out. So we're excited to be sharing this opportunity and this amazing platform with you all. And that's her grandson. He has a part too. What is your name? What's your character?
My name is Alexander Myers, and I played Jacob in the show.
Do you like your part?
Yes.
He's a smart little fella, I tell you. He has a big part and he remembers his lines. That is absolutely amazing. So we're excited to be just coming to you live here on this beautiful Sunday evening. And here, okay, come on. And here is the director, the amazing director. Woo! Give yourself, listen, tell them who you are. And what,
Y'all guys can be quiet. We're trying to film up in here.
oh, sorry. They're trying to film. So just tell them, give them a shout out of what this episode you're filming season 2. Just kind of give them a little.
So we're starting on season 2. We're now shooting scene 21. We're working through this, and we've got several scenes already done, and we've got a lot of really good actors this year. A few changes of things, a lot of exciting things happening. A really good Christian-based family drama, so we hope you're going to come join us as soon as season 2 begins in April.
Awesome! Thank you! So we thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. We got to cut it off now because they're filming.
But guess what? She's the new Sean.
I'm
Keisha King is the new Sean, and she's
phenomenal. But anyways, we got to go because they're filming in there, and we're a little bit loud. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Cycles, yes.
Twitter page
Stay
and
tuned.
Instagram.
Instagram and Twitter page. Cycles. Stay tuned.
Stay
Bye.
tuned.
Love
Bye.
you. God bless. When we're filming season 2 of Cycles, in your notes is tape to the window. Look at her.
Every now and then there are struggles we fight from within. The other side sure looks greener, 'cause the pressure won't let up, and peace is so far off. Seems you're not playing your cards right. Hold on through the heartache, stand tall when your heart breaks, and do what you can to succeed for family.